Hey, my name is Justin Bresky. I'm a woodpecker from Ontario, Canada, and this is going to be a quick video tutorial on a move I call the skip over. I made it up a couple years ago. I don't know if it's been done before. If it has, I'd love to know more about it, but basically it's a two-handed whip routine and it looks sort of like this. So it's really simple to learn. Essentially all it is a slow figure eight in both hands in the frontal plane. But what happens is when you go up for the Cattleman in your one hand, you need to release so that the whip will fly over your other hand as your other hand comes up for the reverse Cattleman in the frontal plane, and then you switch. Which sounds confusing, but in reality it's not that confusing. Ultimately, you just need to focus on knowing which hand is jumping and which hand isn't. So, to start, I would take my non-dominant hand, so in this case my left hand, and I would start swinging it in a circle, and at the end of this circle over here is where you're going to get your reverse Cattleman. As it's spinning in a circle and is up in the air, your other hand is going to come underneath it and swing up as if it's going for a Cattleman's crack, if the other whip wasn't there. So this one's coming up, this one's coming up. As your non-dominant hand is pointing outwards, your dominant hand is releasing the whip. Your dominant hand goes under your arm, while the whip goes over your arm. You grab here, and at this point in the throw, what will happen is the whip will be in the right position for the Cattleman's crack, and that's when you crack the whip. While this is happening, your other hand is continuing its swing into the reverse Cattleman. So if you were to do one repetition on one side, it would look like this. Then, after that, both whips are now swinging in the other direction, so you would do the exact same thing but opposite. So this time, your right arm is swinging the big circle for the reverse Cattleman, and your left arm is coming up for the Cattleman with the release over the arm. So, we'll start here again. Start here, crack, crack, and then here, crack, crack. That's basically all there is to it. Once you get that down, it's pretty simple. The whip kind of floats in front of you, which is nice, assuming you release it properly. I kind of release it as it's pointing up, and like a little bit off on an angle, but not too much. I don't want it to do like a flip or anything. I need it to stay in the proper rotation so that it ends up in the right spot for the cattle. Yeah. If anyone can think of any variations on this move, that would be super. It can be combined with like toy moves, I guess, like stuff like that, for like showmanship. I would love to figure out how to do it with like a behind the back throw, so like that wasn't really a behind the back throw, like here, and then maybe rotate or something. I don't know. I've thought about it extensively, but practiced very little, so it's just one of those things. But yeah, if anyone has any suggestions or improvements, or can just do it better than I can, that would be super. Thanks.